We know how to debug the code in macro, right? VBA. Now let's see how to debug the code in Visual. It's very simple. Just need to come to this particular band. I would just need to click here to set up your breakpoint. I can just click here and I can set up a break. This line which is in red color, it shows that I do have a breakpoint, and the breakpoint is also denoted with this red circle. Now to debug it, I can, as it is a console application, I can directly go and click on start button to start debug. Okay, which is again a very simple way to execute your program. Now what we have seen is you can build the application and then you can run the exe, but that execution of the exe that we are doing outside Visual Studio. But when you are writing a code and you wanted to see how your code is working, how the code, how the parameters or the information within your code is flowing through line by line, then you need to debug it. And the simple way to debug it is just put the breakpoint and get started. Click on the start button and you will get started with debug. Now this yellow line indicates that our code is working, our program is in action, but it has taken a pause at this here. Okay, and now there are some more shortcuts or some more buttons that you can use to get going with debug. What is debugging is, of course, we debug our code to see that what exactly is happening line by line, and if there is any error, then this line by line debugging is helps us to find out the error into our code. Right now there is no error as such in this code, so we just understand how this debugging. There are few very important buttons which are very relevant for debug. Is this three step into? Of course, all this actually debugging is actually mainly for line by line. But let's say you do have several functions within your code. Several function means this is the main method. So along with the main method, there could be some other methods which are there. So that time this step into with the example how this step into most obvious is that this step. I can click on this. I can click on this. I will and get going with this means that the code is being executed line by line. Okay, and if I wanted to run it in one go, I will simply go and click here. Click on continue and will enable to do that. But now let's see some parameters that we do have. So this is, you could see that this is sldworks.sldworks. This model doc SW model is again the object that we have. There is not much to explore about this, which is very default variables we need to our program with SolidWorks application. Then you see here, this is the front, and you could see that the Boolean status is, it means that this select by ID code, this particular line has managed to select the front. That's why we see this as front plane. Maybe for some reason, maybe there is a typo mistake here, or you don't have a plane with name as front plane. That time you will get a false result here. False results mean you have not managed, or your code has not managed to select the object. The same thing here, the sketch segment, create line we have used, and this SK segment can have that create line object. You can see there is an object in the SK segment. It means that the create line function or that interface of API has managed to create the line, and that object is also passed to the SK segment. Then go to F10. I can even use the shortcut key F10, or I can click. Then the next is Boolean status, which is for selecting the. If it has selected the sketch, it will again give me the true uh, as outcome. So this Boolean status variable is true. It means that sketch is also selected. This my feature where we are creating feature extrusion. If I click here, if I got some value here, it means that extrude feature thin is also created, and I can see some more information about the description of this extrude feature is extrude thin, and the name is also extrude thin. Its visibility is, these are some properties. Okay, so these are some properties of the object that we are creating through. So this is how debugging. Now if I wanted to show you this extrude feature thin, let's go into the SolidWorks, and we can see that this extrude thin feature created using sketch, and that's present in our SolidWorks. So this is how the debugging works. Now we'll continue debugging in next video, some another example. So let's see more about debugging in